looking like 10 over 10 plus 10 minus nothing.
Hey girl, hey, hope you're well, hope you're good. Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Lade, and this is your sign to try kinky straight clip-ins because look at the versatility, girl. These gorgeous clip-ins are from CurlsQueen, and I've been dying to try their hair out because first of all, look at the packaging, top tier. And they always hook the girls up with essential goodies, like things you actually need and will use. Like this detangling hairbrush for fussy hair girls like me, it's a necessity. And we have some extra clipping clips because you never know, you might actually need this, and when that time comes you already have them. Then we have an adjustable reversible bonnet. Like who can have enough bonnets? And the color is just beautiful. It's giving grown and sexy. And this purse it all comes in is so cute and so useful. Oh, I love it. Then we have the hair itself. We have a thank you card and a hair care card, and that's everything that comes in the box. And for the star of the show, she's packaged in this gorgeous pink satin bag. Girl, do you see how soft and flowy she is? Oh, this is the coarse kinky blowout texture. I got it in 20 inches, and it comes with a total of 10 clip-ins for a full head. This is what the wefts look like. It's not a traditional weft, so it makes it lay even flatter. Girl, let's get into this install already. Yes, we're totally doing 2 hairstyles today because friend, I just have to show you how much use you can get out of these clip-ins. You see my leave out pattern down the middle and on the front sides, and then I braided the rest of my hair down. As I mentioned, we have 10 clip-ins in total, and they all come in different sizes. So we have 2 with 5 clips, 2 with 4 clips, 2 with 3 clips, and 4 with 2 clips. And of course, they're all 20 inches in length. Yeah? Okay. Installing these clip-ins was totally a breeze. I started with the longer length, so that's the 5 clips, not length, sizes, the 5 clips at the back, and then just worked my way up to the smaller clips in the front. To install them, I just hooked the clips on my braid and then closed them. And that's literally it. It's secure, it's not going anywhere until you unclip them. This is 5 clip-ins in, and girl, look how full it looks already. I was pleasantly surprised by the volume, and it's so thick and full from the top to the end. CurlsQueen is not playing about that quality. So just to make sure that my clip-ins are evenly distributed throughout my hair, I'm measuring the rest of the clip-ins I have against the rest of hair space to cover to make sure everything goes round and we have an even distribution and a gorgeous look at the end. And now that I figured out where the rest of the hair needs to go, I'm just going ahead to clip it all in. And girl, your friend was already feeling herself. And very quickly, just like that, the install is complete. This literally took less than 10 minutes. And look at the volume, girl. Immediately in love. Okay, now time for the leave out. I'm taking down the braid and I make sure to brush out any kinks and knots before going in with my heat protectant serum. And then I grab my hair straightener and I'm gonna straighten my natural hair. Why do I look so angry though? Anyways, I make sure that the middle part is middle parting, brush out the kinks, and go ahead and straighten the rest of the leave out. And now that we're done with the straightening, I'm just going to brush it all together, make sure everything is blending in nicely. I brush my edges as well. And oof, look how it's coming together. Such a pretty hairstyle. I'm taking some hair serum just to bring the luster back into my natural hair because if I'm being totally honest, look at the clippings. They hold their own. They don't need all that. And that's it, babe. We're done. We have our gorgeous middle part in about 15 minutes. And these clip-ins are true to length. That's 20 inches. And when I pack it all together at the back, I love what it's giving. Look how flat it lays. Oh my god. And the texture just blends with my hair so nicely. My low maintenance hair girlies, you need some clip-ins in your life. Sorry, scratch that. All my girls, you need some clip-ins in your life. And they're available in different textures. I did end up rocking this middle part for a few days and I totally loved how easy it was to maintain. CurlsQueen officially has my heart. I'm obsessed, girl. Okay, so the middle part has served its purpose and it's time for a different hairstyle. I really did end up rocking the middle part for a few days, but for continuity's sake with this video, it looks like both hairstyles were done in the same day, but that's not the case. They were 4 days apart. Uninstalling these clip-ins was truly just as easy as installing it. And girl, you already know that's hardly ever the case for hairstyles. So I took down the braids, and it was at this exact moment I realized that a twist out or a braid out will actually look really cute on me. Like, can you see it? Girl, I so have to try it now. Cause why is this actually working? Let me know what you think. I really want to know what you think. Okay, now for the half up, half down moment. I go in right behind my ear, and that's where I path from to make our 2 sections. I'm just making sure to take my time with the parts to get them as clean and as straight as possible. Once I was satisfied with my parts, I went ahead to braid down the back part. That's our half down section. And then I'm going in with my clip-ins. I set the 2 5-clip clip-ins aside. That will be for my half up part. And I also left 1 2-clip clip-ins for my bangs. And the rest of the clip-ins I used on the half down section. And this is what is given. Look at her. Before gathering our little pony together, I want to leave some hair out on the sides, a little bit like so, to cover the sides of the half down portion. So the clip-ins are concealed nicely and the finish is cleaner. I'm doing that on both sides, nothing in the middle, because the half up pony section will end up covering the middle part, so it's not necessary to leave anything out there. Okay, girly, and for my bangs, I just went down the middle for a little middle part moment, and then from there I cut out my bangs on the side. I just left a teeny bit of hair, just enough to conceal the weft of my leave out without leaving too much hair out. And girl, look how long my hair is. This video made me realize just how long my hair has grown, and I'm so hype about it. For context, this was my hair exactly 2 years ago. Yup, your girl was hair call gang for like 6 years. So do you see why I'm so hype about the growth? Like, yeah, we're moving forward. We're growing. Thank you for sharing in my excitement. So back to business. We have our leave out for the bangs and the pony looks promising. So let's put it all together, shall we? I just make sure to brush my hair all together. Make sure there are no knots, no kinks, because the way my hair reverts, it's so quick. So I just make sure to brush it all out. And then I'm going to go in with my gummy wax and a hard brush. I take a generous amount of the gummy wax and then I apply it to the roots. I just rub it all in, make sure to get in all there. And then I grab my hard brush and brush it all together. To be very honest, I feel like this is the only thing gummy wax is good for, because it doesn't do anything for my edges. Like, it doesn't slick my edges for nothing. But when it comes to getting a pony sleek, it does such a fantastic job. I like to work in sections at a time, so I'll apply the gummy wax to one area, brush it all in nicely, and then go to the next area, brush it all together before gathering everything together. And once I've gathered it all together, I just check around, make sure that everything is sleek, see if there's anywhere I need to add some more gummy wax. If there is, I go ahead and apply some more gummy wax, then brush it again. You want to keep brushing to get it as sleek as possible. And once I'm satisfied with the sleekness, I grab a hair tie and I'm gonna pack it all together. I make sure that it's as tight as possible, like gather my brains together tight. But I'm not saying you should do that, please. Don't go have a headache on my account. Just make sure it's as tight. Well, not as tight. Just make sure it's secure. Yes, secure is the word I was looking for. Okay, once we've packed it together, we need to braid the hair together because that's what we're gonna attach the clip-ins to. Then I grab my silk scarf and we're just gonna tie it around the pony. You already know what the silk scarf is for, to make sure that our little pony is as sleek as possible at the end of the day. So I just tie it down as tight and secure as possible, and then we wait. I wait about 15 minutes before taking it down.
A few minutes later.
Okay. It's time for our clip-ins, and we're gonna do a wraparound.
I think I'll do a wraparound. Wraparound.
So I grab my first clip and I hook it to the very end of the braid and I clip it down, and once it's secure, I take the weft and I do the wraparound. And then as I wrap around, everywhere a clip meets my braid, I clip it into the braid, secure it down, and then I keep wrapping around, and I do that until I get to the very last clip and I secure the clip as well. So just keep wrapping it around the braid, securing the clip in, and yeah. You see how nice and neat it looks around the braid? Yeah, that's exactly what we're going for. So I'm gonna grab my second 5-clip clip-in and I'm gonna do the same thing. Okay, put it in, secure it, and then do the wraparound.
Wraparound.
Once I get to the very last clip, I clip that in at the base of the braid. And like that, we have a cute, effortless looking ponytail. I grab a decent amount of hair like so from the back of the ponytail, and I'm just gonna wrap that around the base to conceal the weft, and so that we have a more seamless looking ponytail. Because nobody wants to be seeing the weft of your clip-in, that's just tacky. So let's hide it. So I just wrapped it around, wrap until I got to the very end. I didn't need to use a clip or a pin or anything to secure it. It kind of secured itself in itself. But if you need to use a bobby pin, please do that to just make sure it's secure. And yeah, this is where we are. The way this hairstyle is coming together, okay, let's move on. I grabbed my 2 clip-ins and I'm just going to divide that in the middle. So we have 1 on each side, and I make sure to measure it to exactly the amount of space I have with that leave out. And anything that was like outside of that, I just trimmed it off to make sure I have the perfect size clip-in. And once I got my perfect size of clip-in, I just clipped that into the hair. I did the same thing on the other side, measured it, clipped it in, and then it's time to style this bangs. I'm just making sure that my middle part is middle part in, and then I'm gonna go in. What am I gonna go in and do? Yes, I grabbed a wax stick because this is my hair and the way it reverts, I need that wax stick to make sure it is sleek. So I grabbed a wax stick, apply that all over my hair before going in with my hair straightener to make sure it blends in with the clip-ins. And because I want the bangs to have some dimension to them, I grabbed a pair of scissors. Honestly, I was scared, okay? I mean, it's scissors. I want to do a really good job and I don't want to mess it up. So I gave myself a little pep talk and I just went in with the scissors. I angled the scissors going downwards and I went like in sections at a time. Took my time with it and your girl gave it layers. And the layers were giving, if I do say so myself. Huge tip I will give for this is to start with longer layers, because if it's too long, then you can cut it shorter. But if you go and cut it and it's too short, there's nothing you can do about that. So start with like longer lengths and then you can trim it down some more. Yeah? Okay. Once I was satisfied with the one side, I went ahead to repeat the process on the other side, just measuring side by side as I went along to make sure it was even. Then I grabbed my hair straightener again to bump the ends and make sure that the layers can really shine through. And baby, do you see? Like, look at the layers. Tell me the layers aren't layering. Like, when I tell you I'm so proud of myself for this hairstyle, I'm so proud of myself. I had to give myself a pat on the back because it came out exactly how I pictured it in my head. And you know there's nothing better than when something comes out the exact way you picture it in your head. That's exactly what this hairstyle is giving. Okay, so the little pieces of leave out we left on both sides, I just straightened that and then added it to the hair. And then I ran my straightener through the rest of the hair. That's the half up, half down section. I ran my straightener through it just so that everything is sleek and everything comes together. And we're done with the hairstyle. That's all. That's everything. We have our half off, half down with 2 bangs. And girl, when I tell you I feel so freaking pretty in this hairstyle, I feel so pretty. Like, how can I not feel pretty? Girl, look at it from the back. The quality of this hair is everything. Just know I'm gonna try out so many more hairstyles with these clip-ins. Let me know if you're loving this half up, half down moment as much as I'm loving it. So I had seen a ton of positive reviews online about CurlsQueen, and let me tell you something, the girls did not lie. The quality, the packaging, the customer service, the attention to detail, they did not disappoint. And of course I got my girls a discount code, duh. I'll leave all of the details as well as a direct link for the exact same clip-ins I got in the description bar, so make sure you check it out. But that's all from me for now. Thank you so much for watching. Until the next one, stay beautiful, girl. Bye.